Hai guys, selamat datang lagi di Tigerly Official Gaming Channel, tempat dimana kita bermain game bersama sampai tamat guys. Nah, kali ini kita akan lanjutkan lagi bermain game Final Fantasy XVI ya, dimana si Clive lagi berada di area The Veil dan akan melanjutkan misinya mencari Tatian guys. Nah, apabila kamu belum nonton dari awal, silahkan cek playlist yang aku taruh di video ini ya, karena kamu bisa nonton dari awal banget guys sampai sekarang. Nah, tanpa menunggu lama lagi, mari kita lanjutkan lagi bermain game Final Fantasy XVI.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom, a freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Ternyata guys masih ada orang yang baik juga ya guys. So dia.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the Dame?
Didn't square as a cat, most likely. Fool was there nigh on every night.
Alright, kita lihat tadi sebenarnya kalau orang dari Imperial itu ada yang kasihan juga ya guys sama para budak, dan kita ya diminta untuk mengantarkan makanan secara rahasia atau diam-diam ya guys. Ini oke, kita bisa lewat.
You look like you need a rest. Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Oke guys, kita harus ngantarin makanan lagi ya guys. Semua budak di sini itu dapat perlakuan yang kurang menyenangkan, dan mereka sepertinya kelaparan ataupun kecapean ya guys. Jadi tugas kita cuma ngantarin makanan aja. Tapi tempatnya itu kadang-kadang cukup berliku-liku ya guys. Nah, harusnya di sini nih. Pakai ini orangnya? Enggak. Ah, ini orangnya guys.
have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Wah, perlakuan mereka kasar juga ya guys pada para budak ya. Padahal mereka itu ngebantuin hidup mereka jadi lebih nyaman loh ya. Dan yang tadi menggunakan api itu tangannya sudah setengah membiru ya guys. Sepertinya ya cukup parah keadaannya. Nah ini juga budaknya guys.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Alright guys.
That bastard! Accident my ass!
Bener-bener diperah ya guys orang yang jadi budak itu ya. Nah katanya si Chamberlain kita harus ketemu sama seorang The Vale yang kita bisa confirm bahwa kita udah menyelesaikan misi ya guys. Nah ini dia orangnya.
Alright. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Alright, ternyata itu benar-benar orang penting ya guys, si Chamberlain namanya tadi itu ya. Nah, kita cek peta, terakhir kita punya quest ini guys, The Pride Becomes a Veil ya. Sekarang kita akan selesaikan bersama side quest ini.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he'd seen us down the Vale last night.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only, chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. All right, so you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
That's enough.
I'll be damned.
Oh well. Can I go now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a Branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is then.
Ya, jadi pelajaran buat kalian ya. Thank you Leon and thank you Robin. See you. So guys, kita sekarang questnya itu adalah harus ke sini guys. Nah sebelum kita lanjutkan ini, make sure kalian subscribe channel ini ya, karena kedepannya kita akan tamatin bersama game Final Fantasy XVI guys. So thank you to supportnya ya, dan mari kita lanjutkan. Perjalanannya cukup jauh ya guys ya. So kita langsung aja coba jalaninnya sekitar 500 yard ke depan guys.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Next guys, kita harus cari orang lain untuk kita tanyakan ya guys. Nah, ini orangnya.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful, I mean, most helpful.
Lah, dia ke Yonder Ruins guys. Itu orang ya guys ya. Dan perjalanan kita itu ke sini guys. Ke The Dam ya. So, ya udah kita coba langsung ngejalan aja. Hai, Chris.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward love.
Alright, thank you for your advice. Ngapa orang itu ke ruin ya guys ya? Itu pertanyaannya sih. Nah, ini ada enemy lagi sepanjang perjalanan.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Wow, and here we go, Ifrit.
You know what to do, boy. Stay down.
Too slow.
Ow.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Flames to me. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Die.
Alright, enemy slain ya guys. Nggak ngefek, ada serigala berapa banyak pun mati semua ya sama si Clive ya. Dan apakah ini?
Bodies. A man and a woman.
Aduh. Jangan-jangan ini yang tadi orang kita cari guys.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We've both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Sayang sekali ya guys. Dan ini lagi-lagi kita kehilangan satu orang ya guys di game ini. Dan itu bagian dari quest. So nggak selamanya si Clive itu bisa nyelamatin semua warga ya guys ya. Nah, ini kita harus ketemu sama si Isabel guys. Kita masih sampai ini ya.
I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Fetch!
Alright guys, that's it untuk video kali ini ya. Dan sayang sekali ternyata si Tatian meninggal ya guys. Dan itu gara-gara ya si Yannick juga sebenarnya ya, yang dia cemburuan. So kisah mereka tragis banget tadi ya. Dan untuk sampai chapter ini itu adalah yang cukup menyedihkan guys. Nah, si Isabel udah kasih tahu si Clive bahwa The Kingdom itu sedang akan melakukan penyerangan invasi ke selatan guys. Dan kemungkinan castle-nya kosong. So ini adalah waktu yang tepat buat si Sid, Clive, and Jill nyerang castle si Imperial ya guys ya. Dan thank you buat nonton sampai akhir video ini ya guys ya. Dan jangan lupa juga dibantu untuk subscribe, like, and comment, share video ini guys. See you at the next chapter. Stay gaming and stay happy.